Hello everyone and welcome to Gadgets 360. While isolation, social distancing and the countrywide lockdown might be best for all of us right now, it can get quite monotonous and boring if you don't find some entertainment. If you're looking for that, this is a very good opportunity to explore some really great and fun games that you can play with your close ones right from the comfort of your home. Before I give you guys the list, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and hit that bell icon so you know when we post a new video. Let's get started. We kick off this list of best games with House Party, which is not really a game but it fits perfectly in this list as it is a multiplayer and it lets you play games. House Party is a video calling app that has integrated games such as Trivia, Quick Draw, Chips and Guac and Heads Up. You can physically see your friends while playing with them, which adds to the experience. In these troubled times, that's the closest you can get to meeting people and having fun together. House Party is free with in-app purchases on both Android and iOS. It is also available for Mac OS and on Google Chrome. Next up is PSYCH, which is a very interesting multiplayer party game on mobile. PSYCH has a lot of mini games where everyone is given a set of questions and you are supposed to fool other players into believing the answers you make up. For example, Is That a Fact is where you have to make up facts to try and fool your friends into believing them, and this is just one of the many fun games. PSYCH is free with in-app purchases on both Android and iOS. Table Tennis Touch is one of the best ping pong games that you can play on smartphones. This game features stunning graphics, intuitive swipe controls, and best of all, you can challenge your friends in local real-time multiplayer matches. The game features a career mode where you get options to unlock faster bats and customize them with over 30 designs to choose from. Apart from this, there are loads of trophies to unlock and the game also supports offline gameplay, which means you don't require an internet connection to play it. Table Tennis Touch is free with in-app purchases on both Android and iOS. The most funded game in Kickstarter history, Exploding Kittens is a highly strategic multiplayer card game. If you draw an exploding kitten, you are dead unless you have a diffuse card. The last person standing wins. All of the other cards in the deck are used to move, plan and avoid the exploding kittens. This is a paid game that also features in-app purchases if you want to purchase some optional in-game items, and in our experience, it's worth every rupee you spend on it. You can enjoy this game with friends and family as it lets up to 8 players manage a virtual kitchen where the sole objective of each player is to pass ingredients to their teammates to help them complete dishes and win the round by finishing all these tasks within the time limit. It's a really fun game to play with your family members. Family style co-op kitchen is free with in-app purchases on both Android and iOS. The Battle of Polytopia is a turn-based world-building strategy game that features beautiful poly art. The objective is to move your way up the ladder as you lead your clan from a tiny village and transform it into a powerful kingdom over time. It's surprisingly easy to learn and deceptively hard to master. Since this is a turn-based game, you can play this game on multiplayer mode even when you're doing other things at home. The Battle of Polytopia is free with in-app purchases on both Android and iOS. Pandemic. Yes, that's the name of the game, and unlike the one going on in real life, this game is instead very interesting and fun. The objective of the game is pretty simple. You and your friends are part of a disease fighting team and all you need to do is to find a cure for the 4 deadly diseases before the time runs out. You also get to choose between 3 difficulty settings, making the game suitable for beginners, intermediate players and experts. Pandemic costs 400 rupees on Android and 399 rupees on iOS. Carcassonne is a turn-based tile placement game in which you have to build landscapes, claim areas and gain points. It's easy to learn and really fun to play with friends. The iOS version of the game is in 2D and you can download it for 399 rupees. Or if you have an Android smartphone, then you can install the game by paying 400 rupees and enjoy this game in 3D. Also, as with most of the games available out there, this one as well offers in-app purchases for optional in-game content. If you like board games, you can check other great ones such as Ticket to Ride, Forbidden Island, Splendor, Risk Global Domination, Suro and Colt Express. The physical board games for all of these are above 1000 rupees, but you can play all of them on smartphones and tablets at a fraction of the cost. Sid Meier's Civilization 6 is the perfect game for those who want a PC and console grade strategy game on iOS. The objective of the game is to explore and expand your civilization as you exterminate your enemies to eventually dominate the entire map via several different victory conditions such as culture victory, science victory and more. This is the full-fledged PC version of the game on iPhone and iPad, and it has all the expansions too. However, you can only play the first 60 turns for free, following which you'll have to shell out. Civilization 6 costs 1599 rupees to unlock the base game, excluding expansions. The next one on the list is Militia. This one is an intense multiplayer combat game where you battle against 6 players online in a fun 2D cartoon themed cross between Soldat and Halo, inspired on the original stickman shooter Doodle Army. The game features intuitive dual stick shooting controls with jetpack flight, and you get over 20 maps to explore with a wide range of weapon types. Moreover, the game has an offline survival mode. Militia Doodle Army 2 is free with in-app purchases on both Android and iOS. PUBG Mobile did not make it to our main list because it is a very stressful game which may not be ideal to play in the current situation. But still, no list of multiplayer games will be complete if you don't include PUBG Mobile. This game is now 2 years old and it is one of the most popular multiplayer battle royale games that you can play right now on the planet. It is not just a very good game, but it also has a loyal fan community, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed to be a part of it. PUBG Mobile is free with in-app purchases on Android and iOS. Apple last year announced Apple Arcade, which is the company's subscription-based video gaming service available for iPhones, iPads and Mac computers. For this service, you need to pay a monthly fee of 99 rupees, and in return you get a curated list of games which are only available exclusively for Apple devices. So if you are an iOS user and don't mind shelling out 99 rupees for this service, these are a few multiplayer games that we would like to suggest. Cat Quest 2, which is a 2D open-world action RPG game set in a fantasy realm of cats and dogs. Sonic Racing, where you take control of one of 15 playable characters from the Sonic universe and compete in an ultimate multiplayer racing game. Pac-Man Party Royale is a 4-player Pac-Man game where the last player standing wins the round. Ballistic Baseball, which is an action-packed real-time player versus player baseball game. Finally, Super Impossible Road is a high-intense action-packed racing game which features beautiful galactic backdrops. That was the list, guys. What do you all think about these games? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.